Alright, so this is a game for Snugglecat, and she is Silver 2. So yeah, let's go. So you're versus Galio. You can go Longsword here, or you can go Darksteel. Either is fine. I believe this is a blind pick game.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Okay, so against Galio, what you want to do is you mainly want to dodge his Q and take advantage of him, because like when he uses his Q, pretty much half his damage is gone. It's like 80, probably like 70% of his damage, because he doesn't really do much anyway. So you want to take advantage of him early as much as you can. First of all, he's a melee, so he has to walk up. Second of all, he doesn't have much skills to work with compared to you. So, alright, look here. He walks up to you, so, like, he just walks up, tries to melee you. You should be punishing that. You should throw a Q at him and just walk up to your dagger and just proc down the lords. That's what I would have done. But you're playing a little too safe here against the Galio that doesn't have, like, he can't ramp up. He's just getting free autos on you. You gotta play a lot less scared. You got an auto on him there, but that was also not that good. But the thing is, like, what you should be looking at is the fact that he's around half health, so that's good anyway, because you have Darksteel pots. What does he have? He has Doran's ring. Should definitely be pressuring him a lot more. You could have probably walked up to that dagger there and just like hit him, even though it would have taken a little damage. I think in this matchup where Galio's like shoving you in and it's a melee matchup, it's a pretty easy one too. Okay, you definitely should have Shunput in there as well. I don't think you're playing aggressive enough where Cat's early game, like, Cat's early game is pretty fucking insane. Here he had no Q. He probably has E. Oh, he has W, but that's still fine. You would have gotten an easy Shunpo dagger spin off there, and that would have been free poke. You really gotta take advantage of Galio early until he gets MR, because when he gets MR, then he's gonna be harder to kill, a lot harder to kill. But he's still in kill percent. That's good. Flash auto. You actually got super lucky there. Alright, let's see your EXP right now. So you're very close to 3. And Galio has no means of... Galio just has no means of, like, playing safe. You can see that he's just walking up to you, so you could have safely hit 3, no problem. And just jump on him right afterwards, but this was pretty risky. The moment you saw his shield, you should assume that it's like that he's gonna start healing and it's gonna be a lot harder to kill. So you should ignite right now and save your Shunpo and just keep autoing him. But you decided to Shunpo here and then auto, and that put you in a very bad spot. But luckily you were still able to kill him. But yeah, you're pretty low, but I think you could have ended up shoving the wave. Let's see where Ivern is. Ivern's actually up there, so I think I would have shoved out this wave. But it's gonna end up shoving towards you anyway, because the towers are killing the minions. So if you see here, 4 minions to 3, that means your wave's pushing. And on top of that, when the minion wave comes, he's gonna have a clump of minions here, and it's gonna end up on your side. Let's see what you bought. You bought 2 long swords, perfect. So here, Galio's pretty weak. What does he have? He doesn't have anything else. So, like, the moment he overextends, you can just throw combos all day. Could E onto that? Yep. W? Oh god, okay, wait. Okay, so you set up your Q onto Galio and you hit minions at the same time. That's good. And then you E onto him. What you should have done here was you should have just W'd out. If you W'd and just like ran away, you would have been able to like get away from his autos first of all. But second of all, if he decides to ever throw a skill shot, you can just jump back right into that dagger, and you would dodge skill shots, and you would re-engage on him and get your Shunpo and dagger pickup at first too. So yeah, fighting Galio with the shield's a little tough because he heals from it, so you gotta be careful with that. But there, if you want to make safe trades, you gotta E in and W out. But at least you have one potion. Okay, nice. Shunpo. Oh. Okay, so here. The minions were pretty much stacked up on you. I think I would have waited for Master Yi to go in because Galio's pretty overextended, and at the same time he didn't have flash, so you were able to play super patient there. You could have afforded to, but now Galio leaves. Oh, Galio stays. I would advise Yi not to really push this, just last hit, but him pushing it out is not a good idea. He autoed way too many times. So here, let's see if Galio overextends. Yeah, wait. Galio actually overextended for a bit. So Galio's right? And if he decides to stay, then he wants to fucking stay. So here, he's really close to minions. So you could have W'd and then Q'd. So if E onto a minion here, you can see how he turns back. First of all, if you W, you get this movement speed boost, and that allows you to throw your Q, or get a range of your Q. So you should have E here. He walks back here. So like E here, W, Q, and then you would have probably killed him because he has no mana for anything. Around here, yeah. E, W. That Galio shield though. Oh, towards Galio. Okay, kill Ivern. Oh god. Okay, that was a little ambitious. Well, that's unfortunate. I think you guys pursued at the wrong time. How much money do you have? Okay, so Galio's super strong now. He has a catalyst and a no magic. So what you want to do is you just want to focus on farm. Shove it as much as you can. So here you should be shoving out because you can't really kill Galio anymore. You could have thrown your Q a little better so that it hits those. You could have thrown it. You could have positioned yourself maybe here and thrown it this way so that you can push that faster. But generally, all you really want to be careful for right now is Galio's Q. Shove in wave as much as you can. And when I say shove in the wave, you want to do it at the right time. Because like right now is the right time. Because the minions are going to end up at the tower. And he's forced to push it. If the minion wave was close enough, it could have potentially stopped here and he would have been able to freeze it. So you got to be careful for that. So you make a roam bottom after you push. That's fine. And they engage. Okay, so you go for Lucian. I would have done the same thing. Nice. E, WQ again. WQ. Oh, you Q'd. Oh, you're dead. You Q'd the minions behind you. I think that was an obvious misplay, so I'm not really gonna go into it. Okay. So let's see how much gold you have. 800. I think I would get revolver here. Sup, Seppi? Galio. So you do go revolver, that's fine. You do see shit happening bot, so it's good that you're roaming down here. But yeah, they leave, so Galio has no ulti. Galio is not that low, so he's gonna go back mid and try to push this. You don't really have much, so you just kind of want to farm this out right now, because you can't really kill Galio as well. Oh, if they're doing drag. He's too tanky. You can't really pursue this guy. But he decided to flash. You can actually, like, kill Galio right now. He's walked up way too close. I wonder if he decided to go in. Okay. You didn't even need to flash. He had... Does he have flash? Yeah, he doesn't even have flash. You didn't need to flash there. He already flashed after you picked him off with Ignite. So that was a good series of events. You're gonna kill Ivern here too? Okay, yeah, Ivern's a little tanky, so it's a little hard to dive, so it's good that he jumped out there. Okay, so you're back. Let's see how much money you have. 992. That means you're back for a Cutlass. Okay, so let's look at the map here. So you have Cutlass. Galio decides to go back mids, and he's gonna shove in your wave. You can potentially go mid and just like farm the wave, or you can go bot and try to help out the Varus. It looks like they want to stay, so roaming down here wouldn't be too bad because you can slow them with your Cutlass. But yeah, Varus gets caught here. Yeah, maybe you could have potentially killed that Lucian, but it's a long way there. So yeah, going mid is fine too. But I'm just trying to show you like the options, especially when like you back. You always got to be looking at the map and seeing where you can go next. You can't just always go mid. So Galio's super tanky, so you can't really do much to this guy. But you can poke him once in a while, but you can't like actually all in that guy. Just poke him every time you can because he's a melee champion and just get out ASAP. Abyssal wouldn't be a bad buy here either, just because they have pretty much 3 APs. Allows you late and a little easier against Galio if you decide to build Negatron, but I wouldn't do it. I think that's some pussy shit. You're dead. Oh no, you're not. You're good. Okay, yeah. So you could assume Galio has ulti, right? So going up there was a little risky. Ulting here was like, it's fine, it didn't kill you, but you shouldn't have ulted, because I think the one thing I would have done is probably Shimpo out and try to make him aim his Q so that you have more room to dodge it. Even if you ulted, you know he's trying to look to Q because he didn't Q before. So you could have potentially like E'd right on top of him as well. Like right as he go inside his ulti, but that's hard to predict. Okay, so you got Cutlass. You should have bought boots first of all. You should have bought boots, but bot is low, so you decide to roam bottom. Okay, go for it. I don't think you Cutlass. Cutlass? Yeah, you fucked up there. So okay, so what you really wanted to do here was, first of all, the reason why you want to gank bot is because you have Cutlass. That's like the biggest like guarantee for you. So you have Cutlass, so you want to use it. You E'd and you W'd, but the thing is, like, you Q'd way too early. Like, Lucian wasn't really in a position to, like, well, you're not in a position to like one-shot Lucian, first of all. You should have W'd and waited for Lucian to pick a place to go. If you're on this side and you throw a Q, he's obviously like not running this way. He wants to run back to his base. So you threw Q way too early. If you waited a bit around here to throw your Q, then you would have had a dagger over here and you would have killed him. But you decided to Shunpo to the dagger when you could have Shunpo'd onto the Lucian. So that was another thing. Don't always try to pick up your dagger. It's like, as long as you pick up one of the daggers and have your Shunpo, just throw your Shunpo somewhere else. But, you know, people have like a an urge to just pick up daggers. So don't make that a habit. I think he could have Shunpo'd. Let's see, is the minion wave coming? Yeah, the minion wave was coming. So like you could have potentially like E'd onto Lucian and ignited him. No, E'd onto the minion, ignite him, maybe like auto 2. I think he might have died to ignite. 150, I don't even know how much it does right now. 210. So yeah, your ignite actually would have finished him off. But I believe he decided to ignite Morg here because Lucian flashed out. So you just see a bunch of like little misplays he made. You push this wave out, that's fine. Just gotta be sure that Galio doesn't really do anything. So Galio was roaming down. Let's see, decided to build Gunblade, that's fine. Galio's still super unkillable. But the thing about Galio is that he kind of wants to stack MR, but you're the only MR AP damage in the team. You can't really do anything about bot, it seems like. So you wanna just keep pushing. Yeah, you should be pushing. Unless they decide to dive, but I don't think that's the smart move. Is there a ward in here? I'm not sure. But Gal, you could assume Galio still has ulti, that's why it's so hard. Yeah. Uh-oh. Can you still do it? Oh, you can do it. You should pull onto yeah. Like personally, I think I would have wouldn't have went for that dive there. Like if I was the enemy team. My fucking ship froze. 1 sec. Hello? Okay. Dude, backing is just not a good idea. Pressing backspace. Okay. Alright, so let's look at this carefully. So you sided away here. Sided away here. You go on the Morg. Ulting was completely unnecessary, and first of all, like, you eat W, ulted, and then you Q'd right afterwards, so you fucked up your combo there. I think personally, because I know Galio wants to ulti, or wants to stop your ulti, you shouldn't have ulted early. That's crucial. So you would have killed Morg, and then now you pursue this guy. But the thing is, Galio doesn't do that much damage, if you saw there, because he didn't take a lot of damage. You Shunpo'd kind of weird, but it doesn't matter because you kind of pincer Ivern in your combo. I think you should have aimed to Shunpo onto Ivern first and then pick up the dagger, but you also can Shunpo here, but you accidentally Shunpo onto Ivern, and then he WQ Shunpo onto the thing. And then you just wanna auto him here. Yeah, you didn't want to Shunpo so early. You need to wait out a shield. GP would have came in. But yeah. Oh wait, Ivern died. I mean, Cat died. What the hell? I'm not even gonna go into it. Okay, so you have 1280. I think boots would be a really good buy. Yeah, decided to get boots. That's good. Okay, so shove out the wave. Galio does not have ulti, so a lot of his pressure's gone. Making a roam down to Morgana. Is this possible? Okay, one thing is that I don't think that roam is completely worth it. Your wave's getting shoved in, and on top of that, she's very far. Like, and you started walking from here, and she was already like around here, so it was kind of a stretch to go to her. But glad, at least you got the kill. But I think your team would have picked it up anyway. So don't try to just like go for kills just so you can get kills. You want to like just make sure the kill happens, and just keep control of your wave because Galio has free reign in mid lane right now. What is his farm? 84, you have 67. Yeah, you gotta make sure that, like, sometimes just getting farm is better than just getting the kill. So Lucian, what's coming in? Oh my. Quantum? And then you get Galio, nice. Okay, so you could have definitely played that better. See, if you're making a pick, here, if you're making a pick, you could immediately like E Gunblade WQ, like instantly E Gunblade WQ, and he would have been in a really bad spot. You would have been able to catch up to him. But you saw Galio and you got scared. First of all, ulting just for Galio is not the right move. Your ulti doesn't really do that much damage, and on top of that, he's stacking MR. If you see his items, Spectre's Cowl and a Negatron. But yeah, you go in. Not sure why Galio isn't ulting you. It would have been pretty free if Galio ulted you. But you throw out that W while you're being chased, you jump back. And he ulties. Try and ulti you both, but that was actually a huge misplay on his part. He ends up picking up my kills. Oh god, wait. Oh god, wait. So we went good here. I'll just W again. Oh god, wait, you eat back just to pick up those minions, but that was not worth it. If anything, like, you should E back when Ivern stands in it, if anything, so you can at least deal some damage. But your team misses everything. Daisy's just beating up Morgana. Ivern's also just wrecking this Varus. Jesus Christ. Daisy's OP. Okay, so let's see what you buy. Decided to get, I think this could be either a Rallies or a Void Staff. Void Staff wouldn't be a bad buy here just because Galio has a shit ton of MR. No one else really. But Rallies, I don't know about the Rallies buy here. Rallies is good for kiting Darius for sure. It gives you that bit of tankiness, so I guess Rallies would be okay as well. Make it a lot harder for Galio to kill you. Going ham on this guy. Nice. Combo is well played. Okay, so let's see here. Nothing really much to happen here. Remember that dragon is up, and also mid might be a little hard to get. You don't have Varus with you. So you guys should be like maybe pressuring dragon if anything. Lucian died, so dragon would be the perfect thing here. Because Galio's top. Doesn't have TP either. But yeah, you guys decide not to go for that. Yeah, you can go under. You have ulti? No, you don't. 1300 gold. Not sure exactly what you're gonna buy. Oh god. Gotta be careful, you should use your W. This may be a little dangerous.
To the rice fields, motherfucker.
Wow, that fucking... Okay, you got him anyway. Well, okay, GP got him. But yeah, that was pretty dangerous. But you don't do a lot of damage to Darius. First of all, you gotta check his items. He had MR, so you gotta keep track of that. He's not that easy to kill. And you don't do as much damage either. So you decided to go Rallies, that's fine. I think Rallies is a pretty decent buy here. But I think the next buy should definitely be Void Staff. 100%. Because they're starting to build a lot of MR. So you decide to farm this, that's fine. You guys, ooh, wait. Fight here, fight here. I think using ulti there was a little unnecessary. But then again, it doesn't really matter. You get resets anyway. So that's fine. So you guys get drag. Just know that like when you ulti in those times, especially when they're super picked off, if you have to blow up someone like instantly, that's fine if you ulti. But there's times where like, you know, Galio's like in 1v4 and he was gonna die regardless. Okay, so you just shove. Try to take this mid tower. Oh. Up. Gavin doesn't really have much CC to stop you. Galio just... Ooh, that's a little dangerous. Yeah, Galio's just too tanky for you to go in like that. He has like all MR, literally all MR items. I'd have rather had your team like just steal damage, like mainly the ADs, because you had GP and Varus, and try to just last hit him if anything. Okay, so let's see what you buy here. Yeah, you're getting Void Staff. So I like the build path you go in. At least you know when to build Void Staff, because a lot of people have trouble with that. If you decide to go Death Cap, then that's a huge mistake. But it seems like it's Void. Probably kill Morg. If you jump to those minions... Oh no, never mind. There's there. Just run to the minion wave. Oh. Okay, so you kind of want to get your team to group up here. So yeah, everyone's grouped. Ulting there was bad. Okay. QE, yep. You can't really do anything either. Oh yeah, you can. Wow, E was doing a lot of damage. Or Ivor's just not as tanky as he looks. Yeah, he went Proto Bell. That's a pretty bad choice. I think you still have Gunblade if you want to actually kill that Morg, but diving is a little risky. You want to chase her far enough. Oh god, are you dead? Yeah. So, actually kind of predicted that a little bit. Look here, okay. So, go in, Darius initiates. That's fine, because you don't really take much damage, you just should go out. Q, you E in again. Ulting there was bad, because you don't really get a good ulti off there, you only get like a few ticks, so that was good. But Darius does anywhere. Kill there, Galio. Here, if you W'd or something and you had ulti, you could have probably helped out Yi a lot sooner, but this Ivern literally does no damage compared to Also, you did W, that's fine. But the thing about this dive is that it can go one or two ways. So, Mori can either stay and try to kill one of you guys, or she can run away. So, the moment you walk up to her, you can completely see what she wants to do. So, the moment you walked into her, she shields herself. So that means she wants to try to pick up one kill. At this point, I think I would let Master Yi tank, because you don't want to tank this. You're too fucking low. But you decided to shoot point first, and Master Yi was gonna tank it anyway. So you died. Master Yi is fine. So yeah, at that case, you should have let Master Yi tank it. So you went voice staff. I like the build.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay. You could have probably bought like an Amtome or something. I think next item I would go. I think I'd go Void next. I mean, not Void. I'd go Deathcap next. Or Ludens. What are those items? Oh, so they're just grouping up. Doesn't seem like anything's really gonna happen here, but yeah, Lucian's just shoving bottom.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
If anything, you should start a fight right now. Yeah, look, so you can see it's only two of them because, well, I think Galio left, so it's just Morg and Ivern. Morg is support. She's not that strong. Ivern's not that strong either. He's just super tanky and annoying. So either bring people bottom to pressure Lucian, or just, if you're gonna stay, you gotta pressure something here. You can't just like shove the wave, you know? So like you should have eat onto minion and caught one of them off. Probably would have been the best choice. Because it was a 2v3. Varus has ulti. Varus, if anything, Varus should have ulti. But potential pick here. Could maybe check in that bush. He's gone. He's up this way. God damn. Maybe warding your bushes would have helped before you left. He decides to go, so you gotta go up for that follow up. Here you want to kind of wait for Galio to go off, but not in that case because Morgana got low enough for you to go in. So because Mord got low, it was pretty well played. Just because you pretty much had to go in once Mord was low, it was free. Okay, so you guys killed Darius. Go ahead and just shove in. Okay, good engage. Good dive. Morgana didn't really have anything to stop you, so good dive. Yeah, getting water drag is fine. It's getting objectives like after killing someone, or when you know you're at an advantage, or when you guys are all grouped. Getting a objective is good. So you have 21, 38. You decide to go Negatron. The thing is, there's really no threat right now. I think Galio has a lot of kills, but he doesn't do that much damage. I think your rallies was enough. I think if you were confident enough, you could have probably just went Deathcap. Would have done a lot more damage. Decided to get red, which is interesting. Okay, you should not be farming these. You should be helping out your team right now. Farming these is completely pointless because you're not really Unless you're trying to get GA right now, I think you can actually get it, if that's the case. Is that the GA? Yeah, okay, so you decided to get GA. I don't think GA was completely necessary. You were not getting focused at all in these fights. Your team's just running them down. Like, GA does like guarantee you to win fights, but it doesn't like hard win fights, if that makes sense. Take a Q. Should be focusing possibly Ivern. Ivern was pretty low there. Could have just focused him. So GA is gone.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I still don't think GA was a good buy there.
Red team's
You're already so
turret
ahead.
has been destroyed.
And your team is ahead too, so you don't need GA. It's like you want GA at times where like you're like your only hope kind of thing. It's like if you're that strong, and if you stay alive in a fight, then you would win the fight flat out. But I don't know, you lack a lot of damage in this build. Q?
Down.
Oh my god, Darius just got wrecked.
Welcome to
Oh,
the
just run.
ice fields, mother.
Just shoot pull out. Okay. You're dead. You could have shoot put out so much sooner. Okay. But nothing really seems to happen here.
Red team's turret has been
Okay, yeah, GP is just so strong. Oh my god. Okay. E, yep. E back in. W, Q. Alright. And the game is over.
blue team double kill.
Okay. So let's go over this. So in the beginning, I think you could have played a lot more aggressively against the Galio. Galio's not scary early. His shit costs a lot of mana, and he doesn't really have anything to sustain it, except for the Doran's ring. But Doran's ring is only good if you can clear the wave easy. But he has to melee the minions. So yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't really work like that. I think you could have definitely killed Galio like a lot sooner and put him more behind a lot sooner, and that would have helped you out a lot more. You could have definitely kept queuing Galio and stuff like that. Galio only really has 2 abilities, so you gotta just be careful of that one ability, which is Q. E doesn't do that much damage. You just gotta make sure you dodge the Q. Once you dodge the Q, you can like go in and take advantage of it. Or you can like try to trade with him and just dodge his Q if you can. Let's see. I think your build was completely fine. You built pretty right. I don't agree with the GA because I think if you're able to play out the fight right, your team is already super ahead. So there's no way you could die. Because if it's Yi, GP, that's like really strong and they're like going first, you gotta just use them as bait. You know? So bait them in first. And make them blow all their shit on them because they're strong, and then you're going for the cleanup. And you won't need GA after that. I can't really say much because it was a normals game. There was no real coordination. It was just a lot of like sloppy kills and just going around. But you could definitely work on your combos. I've seen you EW queuing, which is good. Generally, your combos are okay. It just needs a little bit more of a polish. I think the times when you use ultis, was a little weird. Like you should probably use your ulti a little more efficiently. There was that a few times where Galio was really low and you didn't take advantage of him. If he's like really low and he's near any kind of minions at all, you could just go in for the kill. You don't have to exactly Shunpo onto the Galio, so keep that in mind. Yeah, overall, like it was a pretty stompy game, so there's really not much to say. No real coordination, no barons or dragons, or really like dragons weren't prioritized. You only got it when you're in a position to. Everyone was like grouped around it, so they're like might as well get it. But yeah, I would say your build's good. Your lane phase could have used some work. Learn to take advantage of champions like Galio. Learn to take advantage of missing cooldowns, and just polish up your combos a little bit. Know your damage to where like you don't have to ulti, that kind of thing. And then when you do ulti, make sure you get a juicy ulti off, because those are satisfying and they're a lot more worth it. And there was that one gank at bottom at Lucian. Make sure like you don't just throw out your spells. Make sure you position yourself to where your Q is like set to chase, if you know what I mean. You use your Q to like cut people off from their path. So there was that time at bot lane where you threw your Q and it actually went towards your side of the lane. So like make sure you position your Q right, wait for them to start running away, and then throw your Q. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Good game, good game.